morning everybody and welcome back to another vlog. We are in the car again. I think this camera has enabled me to literally just chat in the car non-stop, but I also don't hate that. So today on the agenda is a bit of an interesting one. It is Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. I actually don't know what the date is. We're near the end of July. I know that much. So as you know, we had to redo the game plan for getting a job on the cruise ship because they wanted more like coaching experience. Now I'm not the sportiest of people. Obviously I love my Zumba, but I was like, okay, how can I get coaching experience? So I was on all the job hunt websites and I applied to a bunch, and one of the ones that got back to me is a company called Ready Steady Go Kids. And from my understanding, it is basically a company that runs sports programs for little kids that teaches them like the fundamentals of a lot of different sports. So the guy messaged me and he was like, oh yeah, like, do you want to come check it out? And I was like, sure. So I'm going to check it out today. It did sound like it might actually work well because the guy was like, I'm looking to expand the business, but at the moment for this term 3, which we're in, I'm really just looking to like increase my numbers in staff, and then I wouldn't be able to offer too many hours at the moment, and then we could increase that once I expand the franchise. And I was like, to be honest, that sounds ideal because I've just started at Virgin, right? And I'm still trying to balance that with Woolies. So only having like one shift, but being able to rack up experience for the cruise could be quite good. So I'm going, it's at Crow's Nest. The one thing is it's like a little bit away. It's actually not that far. Like on a good day, the drives to the places where they are is like Mossman and Crow's Nest is like less than half an hour, but they seem to do it at like school time. So like I'm currently, it's just after 8, but I'm in school zones and I've left extra early because I just didn't want to get caught up in too much traffic.
2 lanes.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I don't know what to expect today. I think I'm just going to be like, hi, I'm Michelle, and then like watch what happens or something. It's a bit casual by the sounds of things, but that's okay. I was thinking of trying, they've got like a beginners reformer Pilates classes at Virgin on a Tuesday, and I wanted to try that, although I ordered the reformer grippy socks and they still haven't come yet, so I've sort of written that off for next week. But when I was looking at where this basketball court that I'm going to see the Ready Steady Go Kids classes, it's in Crow's Nest, which is right next to St Leonard's, and there's a Virgin Active in St Leonard's, which I've never been to, and Tuesday is normally the day that I try to work out on. So rather than going like all the way to Crow's Nest and then driving back to one of the gyms over here, I was like, why don't I go try out Virgin Active at St Leonard's? So that's another exciting thing on the agenda. And then I had 2 other jobs. I've been locked out of my bank account for some reason, and I need to go to the bank with ID. Let me check if I actually packed it. I did. With ID to get them to unlock it, and there happens to be one of my banks in Crow's Nest, so I'm going to go there. And then there was something I wanted to pick up from Woolworths, and that's also in Crow's Nest. So we're having a little Crow's Nest day today apparently, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. I honestly didn't think I was going to be vlogging till this weekend, but this sounded like a fun little day. Something like I can't even picture Crow's Nest. I don't know if I've been there in a long time. Let's see how bad this traffic's gonna be. By the way, this is my like Zumba playlist, not the Zumba songs that my teacher does, but the songs that I would like to teach. So I'm trying to get familiar with it all. Guys, imagine a dance to this. I'm currently working on it. Here we go. Bad bitch o'clock. I've made it. We are in some random car park in Crow's Nest that the dude told me to go to. That sounds really sus. I promise it wasn't that sus. I've got about 10 minutes before I said I'd be there, so that's good. There was so much traffic though, so definitely will not be doing that again in the future. Hello friends. It is later, bit of a rogue one. I've just been parked at another crow's nest, did all my tasks, got the bank thing solved. The guy at the bank had to call up for me. Well, he didn't have to, but he offered to. So I was like, be my guest, try and sort it out for me. And so I can now access my online banking. Didn't find what I want at Woolies, but now I've come back to the car park and I went up the steps and I come out and there was this big group of people, some older sort of woman on the ground. The car stopped in the middle of the car park. I don't know if she's been hit by a car or something here, but she's not on the road anymore. And there's like so many, there's over 10 people stood around her, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what's happened, and everyone's sort of just like staring at me, and I was like, I don't know, it's just over here. I don't know, I think they were on the phone to like an ambulance or something, so maybe that's coming now. I got a little snack from Baker's Delight, so I was feeling a bit peckish. It's just a cheese and mushroom roll. See, now I think the woman that I saw on the ground is now up and walking. What the heck? The Ready Steady Go thing, kids thing, it was in a basketball court. They hire out like a basketball court. Today they were teaching the kids the basics of basketball, and it was really just like more motor skills rather than like actually the game, because they're like these tiny kids that come in. I honestly don't even know how old they are. They're like under 5, I swear, and just trying to get them and the parents to like pass the ball, run with the ball. Like, it's very, very basic stuff. And honestly, it did make me feel like a little bit weird, like not bad weird, but like just it's not what I'm used to, sort of interacting with little kids like that. So yeah, it's not probably ideal, but it's a step in the right direction that I might start working towards. I cannot work out how the frick to get to this Virgin Active. I'm now on the other side, the road behind it somehow. Because it's right on the highway, so like there's no easy turn off for parking there. Hi, I was just wondering, where is your guys' parking? They don't actually have their own car park. They've said it's on Nicholson Street. I'm pretty sure I'm on Nicholson Street and the entry's right there. So I've somehow got to turn around or reverse back there and get in there. This has very quickly turned into a very, very stressful situation. This car park is an absolute maze, and they've got arrows pointing you, being like, more parking here, into dead ends. So guess who's now doing like a 10-point turn? They have to be joking. People mustn't drive here. Like, this is actually a joke. It's so sunny. Let me get set up. My delivery came. If you were paying attention earlier, you already know what it is. But let's open it. These are the socks that I purchased. Basically, you could get them at Virgin, but they cost, I think, $19 for one pair of ankle socks, and I could get 3 pairs off Amazon for less than that. So I was like, why not? 2 pairs of white socks, and they've got the grips on the bottom, which is what you need for the Reformer Pilates. And 1 pair of pink ones. I quite like the pink ones, but yeah, I thought white would be good because it would obviously go with everything, and this could be for a bit of fun. Now I am all good to sign up to the Reformer class. I think next Tuesday I will sign up for it. Okay, stay balanced there. I'm gonna do a chin up, I think. is hard work. I was actually quite disappointed by the gym. It wasn't very big at all. Like for the strength area, there didn't really seem to be a proper strength area. There were like some pin loaded machines and a small sort of weights area, but nothing like what I'm used to at the other gyms I've been to. So that was a bit of a bummer. Not even a assisted pull-up machine either. So I had to do lat pull downs for my vertical pull exercise. There wasn't a spar or a pull, so another downside. And yeah, it just felt like a really small space that they were trying to fit all the Virgin's activities sort of into. So if you're doing classes, it would probably be better. Also, parking still wasn't ideal. I don't know what the situation is there. So I think in my rankings, I do like Pitt Street though too. I think Pitt Street might be my favourite. Northern Beach is a close second, and then St Leonard's, but they're the only ones that I've tried. So if you want to see me try out other ones, let me know. Two things. I ran out of space on this SD card, so I filled up the first SD card with content on this new camera, which is exciting. Luckily, I still have another one from my other camera, so I think I've switched it out, but I am going to have to go through that and back up stuff that I want. I have come upstairs and realized there was something else that I wanted to show you. You can probably guess what it is from that, but this came in the mail, I think yesterday. It's my bib for City to Surf, and I am in the pink wave. Now, I was a lot more hopeful when I signed up for it. I don't think I'm gonna be in the time that the pink wave is running in, because I thought I'd keep training, versus what actually happened. I stopped running full stop for like a solid few weeks there. But it does mean I get a pink bib, which is exciting. So that is me, number 20,003. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna be able to add it to my wall after I run it. It's gonna be my third. Literally never had run a race before this year, and now look at my wall. That was the Sun Run, which was my first one, the Hoka Half Marathon, and soon enough we'll have to find somewhere for this to fit. Maybe down here with the other pink one. This is my wall of like all my favorite things. Do you want a tour of it? I'll give you a tour. So we have up here my Hoka bib with a pin that I got when we went to Uluru. I've got my New Orleans Mardi Gras beads from the beads from the Disney cruise. I have some of the bracelets you guys made me for the Taylor Swift Eras tour, my luggage tag from the cruise, a postcard from the cruise, and my drawing of Pluto, which I did on the cruise. I have this birthday card that Lee very kindly made for me, and I love it. I've got a postcard from when I went to Wellington, New Zealand, actually on another cruise, same with this pin. My Taylor Swift Eras tour bracelet. I've got this birthday card that Arissa made for me. I've got my Sun Run medal, my mini triathlon medal, more of my Taylor Swift bracelets. This is a new addition from Lizzie's birthday party. Whoop, my Sun Run bib, my Kalani Heights High School Aspire postcard that I got in the mail from Mr. Wilson, shout out. A letter that my brother wrote to me at the start of the year, my half marathon medal, my animator's palette, Disney certified animator, another postcard with more beans, why do I keep saying beans? Beads. My medal for winning Mouseketeer Madness. Now, we've also got my Latitude Festival bracelet, my Mad Cool bracelet, more Taylor Swift bracelets. This is from my cousins when I was in England last year, and this is the glow ring from the 70s Disco Inferno on the most recent cruise that I went on. Also, I've added your star here up here, so that's also my other little shelf and my memory wall. So I hope you like that little tour.